Hey Scorpio, welcome to your love reading. Thank you so much for tuning into Soul Embers, bringing your beautiful energy, love and support to the channel. I appreciate you, and if you're new here, hello, my name is Andrea. I hope you find something within this reading helpful today. I hope everyone's well and happy. So Scorpio, let's have a look and see what's going on in your love life. How are you feeling about love right now? Sorry guys, this hasn't lit up. Give me a second. That's better. How's Scorpio feeling about love right now? Who am I connecting with? What brings you here today, Scorpio? What's going on? How's Scorpio feeling? Oh. Over it. That's what I'm getting. You're over it. Just, you know, there's this feeling surrounding you at the moment. Those of you that I'm connecting with, that's almost like you're just disappointed. You're disappointed with the way your love life has turned out, and you're kind of over it. You've gone through the sadness, you've gone through the anger, you've gone through the loneliness, you've gone through, you know, those times where you feel incredibly motivated, let's say to invest, to date, to put your effort in, to show up in a way, to contribute. And now you're just like, you know what, F that, I'm freaking done. I've put in such a big effort to put myself out there, to be vulnerable, and I just can't seem to find what it is that I'm looking for, or to connect with this particular person in this way. So if you are seeing someone, let's say it's a situationship, or you are dating someone, it's almost like you've lost that passion to keep investing, because it is, you know, it's an old story. It's an old story. It's actually feeling like you've been really challenged. Really challenged. There is almost like this sense of rejection surrounding you, Cancer. Because Cancer. Sorry, Scorpio. I just did Cancer's reading. That's why I said Cancer. So, Scorpio, it feels like you might be going through a challenging time. And the message that I'm getting for you is it's all a matter of perspective, okay? The reason why I say that, and I'll come back to this disappointment that I'm feeling. I've got a couple of fives here. And you know, generally 5 is the number of challenge, but it's also one of my favorite numbers, because it's in that state of discomfort, that unknown, the uncertainty, the not quite yet put the puzzle pieces all together, that we really build our character, and that we really build our confidence, our self-worth, and we really dig deep and explore what our standards are. We go back to center, basically, to, you know, remember what our values are, remember what matters most, so we can recenter and move forward with motivation, with passion, with inspiration, right? So whilst the number 5 is it's a challenging time, it's a challenging number, it's also highly versatile. It also has the promise of a lot of adventure, depending on your perspective. So if your perspective is there have been too many losses, there has been too much rejection, there has been too much loss, I have put myself out there and I'm not getting anywhere fast, then that's exactly what you're going to vibrate. And that's the frequency and the wave you'll be riding, and what you'll continually attract. But depending on what your perspective is, you can change that vantage point, and recenter, and know that you're capable of meeting any challenge that life brings, and freeing yourself from repeating patterns and behaviors, or repeating cycles. Maybe you're doing the same thing over and over again with this particular person, or when it comes to dating. It's the opportunity to to sees those same cycles and explore and look into the future with a fresh new perspective and doing things differently, even if it does feel a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit uncertain. So there's a lot of excitement that can be had also. Again, perspective. But I do feel, Cancer, that you might be going through a tough time when it comes to this person. And if this is like you've tried everything, it hasn't worked, it's the same story and over again, you've become bored with this situation, they keep on giving you the same excuses, you keep on getting the same result, they keep on making promises they don't keep. It's time to maybe, instead of look at what they've said and they haven't upheld, have a look at what's in the future and how you want things to be different, and communicating what that looks like to them is either going to let you know, that conversation is either going to let you know whether they're on board with it or they're not. And that's where the adventure begins. If they're on board, it means they're going to step up and step into that energy. And if they're not, it means you start looking out and into the future as to what's out there, because I can see that you're turning your back. Emotionally, I feel you've already disconnected from this person, or I feel that you've already disconnected from this way of being. If you're in the dating scene, you're ready to move on. You're just not 100% sure what it's going to look like. So let's pull out a couple more cards and have a look and see what this is about. How is this person feeling? I mean, we know that they've really let you down, Scorpio. I really do feel that they've let you down and that you don't see a way through this. Sorry, too many cards fell there, so I won't take that one. One more card. What's their deal? Let's have a look and see what their deal is. Oh, sorry. I just knocked the camera. You see those? Let me bring that over just a little bit for you. There we go. There's so much room here. Why am I... There we go. That's better. So it feels like, you know what, it's all good and well in the here and now, when they're focusing on the here and now. They don't want to talk about what didn't work in the past. They don't want to take responsibility for the areas that they let you down in. They don't want to plan the future. They just want to focus on the here and now and the today and being okay. And this is what's been hugely disappointing. Maybe you are with an individual that is not... it's not going anywhere. It's not building. There's almost this sense of comfort. They don't feel the desire to take it to the next level. Maybe Scorpio, you are investing so much energy or so much of yourself that they don't feel the need to step it up, or they don't feel that there's anything to lose because you're giving them everything. So it's almost like, let's say this person is someone that you've been dating, but they haven't made it official. Well, if you're giving them all the boyfriend or all the girlfriend benefits, then there's no reason for them to take it to the next level from, let's say, just dating casually to becoming official, you know, to becoming exclusive, to introducing you to those that are most important to them. They don't feel that there's a need for that. The only time someone will really want to take you off the market, let's say, is if they feel that there is potentially going to be a loss here. So that's the kind of energy that I'm getting here, and I'm getting that you're pretty over it too. Okay, let's break this down just a little bit more. And let's see what this is about. Overall, though, Scorpio, what I'm getting for you is that there is this element of boredom that's coming from this whole thing. Like, boredom is in you're over it. You're over... yeah, it just feels like Groundhog Day for you. So I feel like this person has a lot of fears when it comes to starting a new beginning or turning a new leaf or taking it to the next level. And they're also quite dismissive about what's happened in the past or how they handled certain situations. It's almost like they just don't want to take responsibility for it, and they're trying to brush it off as if it's no big deal. You maybe feel, and so what happens is it makes you feel like your feelings aren't being acknowledged or that they're not important. That's the type of energy that I'm getting. They're definitely aware of the part that they've played. They don't want to discuss how they feel about themselves and their own fears and how they measure up or don't measure up. And this is a thing that I'm getting. I don't think that they feel that they've got what it takes to take it to the next level. They'd be happy for you to, for them to just cruise through this as easily as possible, let's say. But that's all about to turn around. It's just the way it works. The pendulum swings both ways. They can't have it all one way. Eventually it will start to swing the other way. And this is what is going to happen. Scorpio, you change your perspective, and what's going to happen here, your perspective as far as what I was saying earlier on, right? You change your point of view on this. And you will open the door to so many new and different exciting opportunities. And that doesn't have to just mean in your love life. It could mean in your work life, with your friendships, meeting new people, hobbies, all of that kind of stuff. I feel the minute you change your perspective and you change your point of view, it's almost like you're looking down a road with multiple paths and you've always taken the same path, or you've always focused your energy down one way. You change your line of sight in a different way, and all of a sudden that path is going to open right up for you with all these new and different opportunities. That's when your energy changes. That's when you start tuning into a different frequency. That's when all these opportunities are going to come your way. And all of a sudden, guess what? Like I said, the pendulum swings the other way. They can't always have it their way. You will slowly become, to them, more attractive. A sense of urgency will start to arise, because guess what? You are going to start building a juicy lifestyle that they want to be a part of. They don't want to miss out. They don't want you to choose differently. So let's pull out one more card and have a look and see what Spirit's message for Scorpio on this. What's Spirit's message as you, because I can see that you're already shifting your focus, right? What is Scorpio's message from Spirit? One card, that's too many. I just want one. Do we have one card? That's too many. I just want one. These cards are a bit sticky. There we go. I have one for you. Praise lavishly. The people around you will flourish. Your world will glow. Wow. Again, perspective. So if you've been focusing on this one area of your life that hasn't been working really well, and you've been focusing all your attention on that, shift your focus to the areas that are doing really well. It's going to be a game changer for you, Scorpio. Praise the people around you that you admire, that you vibe with, that you want to grow, you want to learn from, and you want to be part of their growth as well. Not only will they flourish, like I said, your world will grow. That's the key to this. Okay, so now I'm wrapping it up. I hope you have a fantastic month, and I'll see you for your next lot of readings. Bye, Scorpio.